Hey guys, Easter Sunday coming at you again. Isn't this an amazing life that we have? It is absolutely off the charts. I can't even believe it. And I'm driving down here after a surf in the ocean. I am off-roading right now. I got some people coming right up on my tail, so I better get going fast. But check it out. This life is absolutely astounding. I mean, I can't even believe how fantastic life can be. And today is the first time I ever have thought this thought ever in my whole life. I'm 37 years old, everybody. I'm 37 years old. And you know what I realized? Is that that's coming up pretty close, knocking on the door of midlife. And guess what? I realized that at the same time that I'm having the time of my life, a lot of people on this planet are having something called a midlife crisis. And I'm sitting here bewildered, scratching my head going, midlife crisis? Man, midlife is the nicest. And so, my message is, y'all can keep that midlife crisis. I don't know who wants it, but whoever's in the midst of it, I encourage you to get the heck out of that, because you don't need it. It's not serving you. This midlife is the nicest, but there's a caveat. You know what it comes with? Some responsibility, okay? And the responsibility, I'm gonna pull over real quick. The responsibility is that you actually choose to do something magnificent with your life. You can't sit there in the same route that you've been in for the last 20 years, discontented and unsatisfied with the way in which you live your life, and doing the same things that you know aren't bringing you satisfaction and that you know that aren't thrilling your soul, just because either society or the media or somebody else who's in your life tells you that that's what you should do, caging you into a little box. You can't do that and expect to have this thrill and enthusiasm and joy and splendor and awe and wonder and majesty of a life. The two don't go hand in hand. Guess what you got to do? Which is the tough part. This is the caveat. The tough part is that you have to, I'm sorry to break this to you, but you got to step out beyond the fear of the unknown. It's truly not as bad as you think. I can tell you this from experience. About 90 days ago, well, 120 days ago, whatever it was, I was sitting there in the rat race myself. And I was hunkered down, trying to weather the storm, manning up as much as I could, just to make it through, right? Thinking that that's the only thing that I could do. And in a moment of clarity, with my wife, I realized that we have a choice. And it's the same choice today as it was 90 days ago for me, and as it always will be, for that matter. And it's now or never. We have the choice between now or never. And by default, most people, myself included for a very long time, choose never by default, because we hesitate to make a decision. Because it's tough to make that decision, to step out beyond the fear of the unknown. My goodness gracious. Tell me there's something more fearful than that. There's not. But the fear of the unknown is what's holding you back from living your dreams and having the exuberant excitement that reverberates and shakes every piece of you, all the way down to your heart and soul and bones and everything. It's excitement. And guess what? I did. 120 days ago, I decided that 90 days from that day, I was going to take off from my spot in San Diego, California, and go live my dreams. Now, San Diego's a great place. I'm not saying anything bad about that. I love San Diego. But guess what? There is a humongous world that we've got here. Now, I know there's a song that says something like, there's a small world after all, but I'm telling you, there's a huge world after all, all right? So, the point is, you guys, is that you can choose. The choice is yours. It's always been yours, but nobody's told you. And that, I feel, is a travesty, but I'm here to tell you that now is the day. The time is now. Today is Easter Sunday, 2016. There's never been an Easter Sunday, 2016, ever before in the history of mankind. And there never will be, ever again, an Easter Sunday on 2016 in any future time in all of mankind. So guess what? Today is the most magnificent day that you've got. And the reason is because it's the absolute only day you've got. Today is the day. So all those things that you keep putting off and saying, hey, tomorrow I might do that. Tomorrow maybe I'll take a step towards my dreams. Tomorrow maybe I'll, next week and next month. But you know, flick on the tube for a minute and it'll be fine. I'll live somebody else's dreams for a little while, entranced by the hypnosis of TV for just a minute, and then I'll get back to the drudgery of my life. Or you can flick off the TV or whatever else you got going, and you can set forth a plan and actually pursue it and do what you want. Was it hard? Oh my goodness, was it hard? Did I have people coming at me every day telling me that no, I couldn't? There's no way. You're going to take your little babies and move to another country and blah, blah, blah. Oh, I can't believe it. That's so dangerous. I can't believe you would do that. Why would you do that? But there's so much here. Guess what? If your dream entails staying where you're at, but changing a job or whatever, then do that. That's fine. You don't need to travel the world necessarily in order to pursue your passion. But guess what? If you're stuck where you're at and you think somehow it's magically going to change by somebody doing your push-ups for you, that's not going to happen. My boy Jim Rohn tells us, Jim Rohn's a cool guy, you should listen to his stuff. He passed on a little while back, but he said once that you cannot hire somebody to do your push-ups for you. All that means is that the hard work of life, it cannot be hired out. I mean, perhaps some of it, the miscellaneous tasks of life can be, but the difficult pursuing of your purpose, digging down deep and getting in touch with your soul, figuring out what you should do with your life in order to come to the end of it without regrets, that, my friends, must be accomplished by only you. Only me for me, only you for you. You're going to love it once you do it. I'm telling you. There's excitement and thrills that will abound in your life once it takes place. All right? So, be encouraged. You can do it. The worst that can happen is that you fail a couple times and then you do it. Honestly. Seriously. And if you ask any person that has ever done anything magnificently great, ask them how many times they failed in the pursuit of doing that great thing. They'll tell you that it was at least hundreds or thousands or however many it was. It was a lot of times. Failure is a prerequisite to success. So go out there and fail some. It's going to be fun. Especially if you take the pressure off yourself. Don't be concerned about it. Go out there and know for a fact that you're going to fail and enjoy it. And you'll succeed. And success will bring about the joy, the transformative, contenting success and satisfaction of your soul. And there's nothing better than that. It's not sold in any store. You can't. The only way to derive that is by going to take hold of it your own self. So, I know you can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you even if you don't believe in you. And that's huge. You got to believe in yourself that you can do it. And then you can go do anything. All right? I think that's it. I'm going to go back to buying now. Maybe even jump back in the ocean, go surfing. Who knows? But this life is amazing. I'm going to climb a palm tree. Maybe scalp myself my own palm, my own coconut, drink the juice. I don't know. Whatever. Life is grand. Go live it. Enjoy it. Love it. Love the people you're close to. Tell them. Don't wait. Tomorrow is promised to no man. Do the things that you need to do that you know you've been putting off today. Today is the day. Rock and roll. Talk to you later.